Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atla Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that. Let's talk about Bitcoin as a quality asset. What do I mean? I tell you in a second. Then we have MicroStrategy buying more Bitcoin, and also a fact now why Hal Finney cannot be Satoshi Nakamoto. Well, if you're interested in these kind of things, stay until the end of the video. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So very simple, if you subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, then I keep you up to date in the topic. If you like this kind of content that I'm creating, then definitely hit the like button. And now start today's episode. Okay, and for start, let's have a look at the prices, where we can see actually that the Bitcoin is actually up 10% in a week. Why do I say a week? Because last week I was on a conference, so I couldn't really make videos in the second half of the week. So let's a little bit zoom out and look at the bigger, timeline. On the other hand, when we're looking at the usual data, then in the last 24 hours, it went up more than 2%. Ethereum, 2.5%. With that, Bitcoin is above 30,000, 30,591 US dollar. Why Ethereum, 1,674 US dollar. When we're looking at the winners, we can see Aave, 11% up. Phantom, 11%. Chainlink, 10%. These are the top three in the top 100. And among the losers, Bitcoin SV 3% down, Aptos 2.7 down, and Render 1.5. But mostly the market is going up. When we're looking at here, on the 16th, you could see that again we reached this triangle here, and as you can see, this one in the green, and we broke out. This was the kind of fake news. What happened? That the Bitcoin ETF was approved, but of course that was actually fake. But we could see a nice pump, then we came back all the way where we started, but actually since that we're going up, and we actually now today perfectly met the target. So we're going to see how it will continue. Do we have now a little correction and then we're going up? We're going to see it, but we perfectly meet our target from this triangle. Okay, and now let's move on. Move on to the first topic, and this is all about that. Let's talk about Bitcoin as really a quality asset. Well, in this sentence, Bitcoin is a quality asset. It's not coming from me. It's actually coming from Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock. So, and now I would like to compare it with other asset classes a little bit, but just listen to this video.
Rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the, all the issues around the Israeli war now, global terrorism. And I think there's more people running into a fight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
So, well, that's interesting, flight to quality. And because I wasn't here last week, I definitely wanted to highlight it. This was when the pump happened, when the Bitcoin spot ETF was approved, but it wasn't, of course. But this is what Larry Fink is actually talking about. And interestingly, now when we're looking at Bitcoin price, look at this one. And when we're looking at compare it to the stock market, and we look at NASDAQ, look how NASDAQ behaves recently. Look at S&P 500, how that behaves recently, going down. Again, Bitcoin going up, and look where we have gold also doing the same like Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is rather behaving right now than gold, and this is why he's saying that some people see some safety and quality in treasuries. Well, we do know that treasuries are not the best right now in performance. On the other hand, of course, now the yield on treasury, it's going up, but recently those ones which came out is getting worthless. That's where you can see that's the big fall in treasury bonds. But when we're looking at here gold price, it started to go up, and the same time, as you can see, Bitcoin is just doing the same, so correlated more to gold than the stock market right now. And interesting, if this new war situation between Israel and Hamas and all these kind of things driving attention rather to quality assets, and if Bitcoin could be the one which you can actually move around, that's very, very important. If you live in a country and you do not want to stay there longer, what can you do with your fiat money if it's in the bank? If this is in a war zone, or what can you do with your gold bars, if you have any, if you have to move, have to go somewhere, it's just very difficult to move it. However, if you have Bitcoin, you have the 24-word recovery phrase, and then you moving borders, ending up in a country where you actually safe, then you can actually get your kind of Bitcoin back on a wallet, and then you just can continue life without any problem. Therefore, more and more people start to be really, really serious about Bitcoin. And yeah, so this was all about the same. As you can see, he's saying that I think it is just an example for a pent-up interest in crypto. We are hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. Clients around the world telling BlackRock this. And the same what he just mentioned in the video. Right, okay. Second thing I want to talk about is MicroStrategy buying even more Bitcoin. So, Michael Saylor still believes in Bitcoin. Of course, the biggest Bitcoin bull, to be honest with you. And when to come to companies level, because MicroStrategy is keep buying Bitcoin. Recently buys Bitcoin for $147 million worth of Bitcoin. Holds now 158,000 Bitcoin. So MicroStrategy bought its latest Bitcoin stash at an average price of $27,053 per coin. Sorry. Not 50 cents, $27,053 per coin. Actually, this is actually 9% lower than the average purchase price of its entire Bitcoin purchases, which means getting a better average. And MicroStrategy and its subsidiaries held an aggregated of approximately 158,245 Bitcoin, which was acquired at an average purchase price of roughly 29,582 per coin. So MicroStrategy with this 30,000 Bitcoin price is in plus. Plus, we did that a huge amount of Bitcoin. That's crazy. And they just adding more and more Bitcoin to their portfolio. Okay, and the third news is all about that, rumors that Hal Finney, who is unfortunately not among us anymore, could be Satoshi Nakamoto. And now, here's a new proof why he cannot be Satoshi Nakamoto. So let's talk about that. Of course, people like to guess who is Satoshi Nakamoto, because is it the group? Is it the one individual? And yeah, I think the best is if it stays like this. We don't know. But one of the candidates, put it this way, who could be Satoshi Nakamoto was Hal Finney for a long time. People still believe it. However, we have here some evidences why he cannot be. So, now, according to some new evidence, Hal Finney was actually participating in a race why Satoshi Nakamoto and one of the early developers were changing emails. And, this was with actually with the timestamp, the email, so you could see it. And at the same time, Satoshi was actually running in the race, so he couldn't be the one who was answering on the computer. If it's, more than one person is Satoshi Nakamoto, it's a group, then of course he could be still part of it. But now we have that according to the race data, Finney competed in Santa Barbara running company Chardonnay 10 miler. Starting at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and finished the race 78 minutes later. So it turns out that the early Bitcoin developer, Mike Hearn, was emailing back and forth with Satoshi during this time. So what we can determine from all of this, Satoshi sent the email to Mike at 9:15 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 minutes before Hal crossed the finish line. So For the hour and 80 minutes that Hal was running, we can quite sure that he was not interacting with a computer. Yeah. And also, Hearn's emails shows that Nakamoto sent Hearn 32.5 Bitcoin in one transaction. Lou pointed to this transaction took place on the block 11,408, which was mined at 8:55 again Pacific time, 55 minutes into Finney's race. So it looks like Hal Finney was running while Satoshi was sending emails. And this could be an evidence that he cannot be Satoshi Nakamoto, at least alone, not. It may be, a group. But yeah, the question is there. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Nobody knows. Of course, someone knows. But yeah, luckily, the rest of the world doesn't. Yeah, guys. That's it for today. Don't forget, every single day, I bring you fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, longer videos, shorter videos. So subscribe to stay up to date. Subscribe to BlockchainBloom. And if you like this kind of content what I'm creating, then simply hit the like button. It's easy as this because that helps really the video to grow and also the channel. Guys, see you in the next one. Have a good one.